Ooh. 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 I'm loving this quality, y'all. Look at that. Y'all can see my wrinkles now. What's up, everybody? Corinne here, also known as the last Carinista, because after me there will be no other. I wanted to come up here to first and foremost say thank you for all your love and support. Thank you for your likes, thank you for your comments, thank you for your shares, thank you for commissioning me to do paintings for you. It's gonna be a big year next year, 2020, coming out with the guns. Like, I gotta make up for lost time, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is gonna be a big year for Carinista art, big year for me, big year for anybody who wants to be a part of the experience, you know? So make sure you're following me on Instagram, Facebook. Those are, at this time, the main things that I operate on. I have a Twitter. I don't tweet, but if you want to follow me on Twitter, I'm under the last Carinista. You have to excuse me. Your girl is sick once again. I feel like it's been a tough, like, couple months. It's been a tough 6 months. Yeah, like roughly 6 months. Just on and off sick. Work was crazy. Commissions piling up. And, you know, it gets me kind of like on the edge because I don't get to paint as freely as I would like to, which is what kind of channels most of my anxiety, is just painting what I want. But those days are coming back soon. I did cut off my commissions from coming in until February 25th, just because I need to catch up. I need to catch up on so many things, the website. I got some more merch I want to send out to you guys. I got keychains to make in my room back there. So thank you for your patience. So anybody who got commissions with me, they're to the left. Thank you for being so patient with me, because I know that you want your stuff and I want you to have your stuff, and I'm going to get it to you as soon as I can. I'm sorry, I got distracted. I thought I cracked my watch, but I didn't. So yeah, I wanted to come and make a video real quick to kind of, you know, do something I've never done before, which is an art review. Now, I'm doing this art review on my art. I'm not doing anyone else's art but mine. I didn't get permissions for that or anything, but maybe in the future. So today we're gonna, since it's already there, we're gonna review this one. It's untitled, but we're going to talk about it because I get a lot of, you know, when I go to my events and do live paintings, a lot of people ask, you know, what certain paintings mean. And I'm always ready to talk about it, but I feel like I'm not talking about it enough. So this is the reason for this video. So I'm only going to do this one just because I'm not going to edit this. And I also want to kind of keep this short. But, you know, in the future, maybe we'll do some episodes like that. And, you know, I got one more sketchbook I need to review for y'all anyway. So, just one more thing to look forward to. So, without further ado, I'm going to lounge and we're going to talk about this one. Just this one. So, like I said, this painting is untitled. I'm going to try not to turn around. So, if I'm looking off, you know, the lens to the side, it's because I'm looking at my painting in my viewfinder on my cell phone. I couldn't have said that 10 years ago. Talk about it. So this piece is a representation of me. Kind of looks like me, kind of doesn't. Whatever you perceive, there is a piece of me in there. You can tell from the bob, because I love bobs. Bobs is my favorite haircut, especially curly ones. So had to. It's a representation of me dealing with on and off depression. Yeah, it's a tough topic. I deal with depression. A lot of people I know, well, not a lot, but a fair share of people in my network do deal with depression regularly, some more than I do. And I find that there's, you know, when it comes to depression, you just have to have a way of channeling it away from your everyday life so that you can still smile and enjoy yourself. And I'm all about no, don't do that. I'm disciplining my cat. Yeah, right. It's all about knowing how to address it. Some people talk, some people express poetry. I paint. So I wanted to paint this specific piece, though, just to represent the past 6 months of my life of dealing with my depression, because for the first time in my life, I just felt like I just didn't care about anything. And that's a scary thought because, being depressed and having thoughts like that leads to, endangerment of my health. And I was endangering my health by not caring because I stopped going to the gym. I stopped eating right. I'm sorry. I'm still clearing my nose. I'm still sick. Sorry. I wasn't eating clean like I normally like to do, and I just had a different outlook on how I perceived my life. I just didn't want to try anymore. I stopped trying. I just stopped trying for months on end because my anxiety was through the roof. I was crying all the time. I wanted to be alone all the time. And I struggled to be around my loved ones, struggled to be in an environment surrounded by people that loved and cared about me. And I hate feeling like that. Plus, I had a freaking pile of commissions to work on. So imagine having to do that and adhere to deadlines and and have these emotions. It's not fun. So I've created this piece to kind of represent my emotions in that. And I'll even, take it a step further and break it down for you guys. So my untitled piece features a woman with a bob haircut and grayscale. A portion of her head is exposed. Not exposed in a sense that you can see her brains, but it's just mostly blank. I didn't paint in those areas. And then there's some splurts of color in her hair. Actually, yes, there's some splurts of color in her hair, and then there's color on the outside. I chose these specific colors just because I love how they go together. The warmness versus the cool of the green, and it almost feels like nature-y, almost, and a little spicy. So the color represents people, places, things that make me happy, that try to build me up, try to keep me encouraged, try to improve my mood, and just cheer me up in general. The blank spaces represents the world, perceived by someone, dealing with depression. I don't know if this is everyone, but for me, sometimes I just, like when I don't care, that means I'm not seeing anything. I don't think anything's important. It's almost like there's nothing there. So that's why I chose to make the background all white, because the background is supposed to represent the world. If this was, and I might do this on, I might do that in a different painting, or I'll do this exact same painting, but it represents, the happy times, the times when I'm not dealing with depression. So stay tuned for that. It's coming. So the actual woman represents me dealing with the depression. And the reason why I made her head open is because it's not just something that is permanent. It comes and goes. So the happiness comes in, cheers you up, but then it goes again. And then it comes back, cheers you up, and then it goes again. It's just an endless cycle of emotional roller coaster that most of us deal with. Now, I'm not an expert. I didn't study psychology, so if I'm saying anything that is not factually true in this sort of study, I'm sorry. I'm just going based off of my my blind knowledge of how I'm feeling. That's all I'm doing here. And I'm also not creating definitions of what it should be and what it shouldn't be. It's just how I'm feeling. And yeah, and I chose to make her all black and white because that's just how it feels. And you just feel gray. That's the best way to describe it. You just feel gray, like pale, sick, down, miserable. And also, she's not crying in this picture. Like, visualize this. Visualize you're seeing someone that's very worked up, very upset, crying their eyes out, full face of makeup, crying their eyes out, and it just sliding down. And then it gets to the point where they stop crying, and then they're just fatigued, tired, like, man, that was a workout. And then you just take a picture of them. That's what this painting is representing. That moment in time when you're so worked up, so emotionally enraged and upset. You cry your eyes out, and then when you're done crying, you're just left fatigued and tired. And that's the kind of face she's making. And honestly, I hate crying, and this is the face I make every time I'm done crying. So yeah, that is in a nutshell what this painting represents. And don't mind my laughter, it's a nervous laugh, because I'm trying to express something that's very significant in my life. And I am not trying to get emotional in this video because I gotta keep the happy, all right? The happy doesn't leave. Even when it does, the happy is there somewhere. You just gotta dig for it. I'm sorry. I'm loving this camera. Okay. Distracted. So that in a nutshell is what this piece represents. If you personally like this specific art style, hit me up, because I can always do a version of this for you so that it represents you and not me. Okay. Again, this piece is untitled. I might think of a title when I create the mirror image of this one day. But currently this is untitled, and I don't let it out of my house that much. That's why it's hanging up on the wall, because it's going to be a part of my private collection, I believe, and you know, one day it might be worth a little something. So gotta hold on to it. Certain pieces, like this one, definitely. This one over here, definitely. We're not gonna review this one because it's gonna take too long. But thank you for checking me out and hearing what I have to say about this. I put my feet down. That was probably an ugly face. So, like I said, catch me on the internet, Facebook, Instagram. Thank you again for all your support and watching this video. And I'll try to make some more videos and be a little bit more consistent. 2020 is going to be an amazing year for me. I have so much to talk about, so much to share, and you just gotta stay in the loop. So just follow me on social media. Keep my my bell rung. I guess there's a bell on YouTube now. Keep it rung. Ding ding. And yeah, holla at your girl. So I'm peace out. I gotta work on these commissions over here. I'm almost done with all of them. But I'll see y'all soon. Stay cute, y'all. All right. Oh shoot. Hey, what's up? I'm gonna start making some lapse painting videos, and I'm looking for artists. I'm looking for singers, rappers. I want your music. I like to support my fellow artists, so I'm definitely going to compensate you in any way that you find appropriate. But I also want to support your work. I want to share your art form with everyone as I paint for everyone. So if you are interested, please email me, text me, Facebook me, all that. You know how to find me. I'm on social media. Just make sure you do that. And I'm going to start making videos soon, I swear. I've just been really busy with commissions. Also, if you're an artist like me, visual artist, please hit me up because I need more artist friends. And I'm always thinking of ideas to get us out in the community and get exposure and things of that nature. I'm all about everybody getting the bread and everybody winning and achieving their goals. So if I can help another artist in need, that would be the best Christmas present any girl could ask for. Well, any Carinista can ask for it because I'm the last one, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, keep those things in mind and I'll see you soon, all right? Bye.